Hello, my name's Jalise. Welcome everybody now to my Why I Believe Star Wars. Rey's character is the worst Star Wars movie character of all time, along with Finn is the worst Star Wars movie character of all time, while all the sequel characters are the worst Star Wars movie characters of all time. Now, before I get into this review, I gave him a free digital movie code, like I said, so if you want Taken 3, sorry if it's all crumbled up, it says right there what you could do. That's the redeem code. If you can't see it, just let me know and I'll just write down the dang thing for you so you could get the dang free movie code. So yeah, Taken 3, there you go. That was a random one. I got like 5 more to go for these digital movie codes. So stay tuned for future videos if you want to get the free movie codes of all this stuff. Now, going back into Star Wars. Why is Rey the worst character of all time with Star Wars? Why are all the sequel characters are worse than Jar Jar Binks? Jar Jar Binks was a comedic thing just to make kids laugh, and he was an annoying piece of shit. He's utterly destroyed so much. Jar Jar Binks is just the people's excuse of why they all hate Phantom Menace and the prequels. That's everybody's excuse. Why I hate Finn, Rey? Because it's all politically... One reason why it's all politically correct bullshit. We know Disney's owned by Hollywood. Hollywood is owned by liberals. Hollywood's owned by the freaking leftists. I mean, I'm not trying to get into too political, but the fact is, okay, you want a female lead? Okay. You want a black lead? Okay. You want a rushed interracial love story? Okay. You want to ruin certain characters, in a way. Alright. Last Jedi, you want to have a single plot. Finn's entire storyline is just to go to this planet where the rich are evil, that they feed off the bones of the poor. They feed off the poor, and they have these slaves, and they have animal cruelty. But an entire 30 minutes, 40 minutes to that entire storyline, which kills The Last Jedi for its pacing. If that scene does not show you the political correctness of Star Wars, or the new change of how to make everything more modern and to make everything more safe for everybody, so people won't get their feelings hurt, then I don't know what to tell you. Social justice warriors bullshit is definitely around the Star Wars. And since Finn and Rey are the main characters of this entire sequel trilogy, and the sequel trilogy is run by these Hollywood liberals, then you know why. Now, here's the thing. Just because I do not like Finn and Rey, just because I do not like Finn, does not make me a racist. He's a terribly written character. Let's go to his entire story arc. He's a janitor stormtrooper that goes on his first battle. He doesn't like it. He wants to run away. Okay, fine. I can understand that. He immediately gets this Rebel Alliance guy, and he's immediately best friends with him, Poe. Unless you want to go see about the gay love story about them, then who knows. But Finn... Finn, what is his character after he tries to escape from the Empire? He decides to kill some fellow stormtroopers along the way in a fighter pilot. So he's not against killing, he just doesn't want to kill for the Empire. His entire arc is also this BB-8 unit, and he meets Rey, and he immediately falls in love with her. I'm not kidding, under 2 hours he meets with the first girl he sees that ain't Captain Phasma, and he's like, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend? Immediately rush love story, and it's terribly written. Their love story was terribly written because it was so fast paced. This is not like a Han and Leia type of love story. You know, with New Hope there was a little bit of teasing, maybe some flirtation, some tense sexual desires. Who knows? Then you could tell there was a time jump from New Hope to Empire, that this group of smuggler and her probably got closer and they had more interactions with each other. So we never know. Those are behind the scenes. We don't know how much time has passed, but you could tell there was a time thing. And they finally admit that he admitted that she loved him and he loved her. I mean, that right there was well paced. Finn and Rey, immediately in love. Immediately in love. Why? Then his entire character, then afterwards when he is put into a coma by Kylo Ren and he rescues Rey, he immediately gets out and he says, where's Rey? He immediately wants to leave again the Rebel Alliance to get away from the Empire, in other words, so Rey won't be founded by the Empire. He still believes the Empire cannot be defeated. He's still the same character from the first movie that we've seen him in. And he goes into this side, the most stupidest side quest you're ever going to see in a Star Wars film, because He goes with this Asian girl. Lo and behold, another female character that who's gonna get in love with him already. And she sends, and they go to a planet to look for a code breaker, for a code master to break a code. And they go to this rich planet where the rich feed off the poor. Again, I explained this already. Finn's character is wasted throughout the film. He fights Captain Phasma at the end. She says, "You're scum," and he's like, "No, rebel scum." He was never really part of the Rebel Alliance. He's just there to survive on his own. Finn's character is a terribly written character. Not because he's black, because he's a terribly written character. Samuel Jackson. There you go. There's your black lead. There's your good character. Sue me. Now, Rey. Rey is the worst female character of movie history, in my opinion. One of the worst female characters of all time. Main characters, red, brown color, and Star Wars character. Why? The fact is that she immediately knows how to do everything. She immediately knows how to fly a ship. She immediately knows how to fight with a lightsaber. She immediately could beat a trained Sith who was trained by Luke Skywalker, Commander Snoke, and killed Padawans and even corrupted certain Padawans. She's able to beat him in a lightsaber fight scene. Why? I can understand she can maybe manipulate the freaking she can manipulate the freaking stormtrooper to let her go. Okay, I could see that. Untrained. I could see that, maybe. Catching a lightsaber. Okay, long shot, but okay. Beat the trained Sith. Fuck you. She goes to see, now she was so close to Han Solo that she met in a day. And people say, well, Luke Skywalker met Obi-Wan. At least with Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi, at least Luke has some connection towards Obi-Wan because Obi-Wan said that he knew Luke's father. He knew that he was a trained Jedi, that the Jedi are all extinct. He at least gave him some purpose to what his backstory was. There was at least something right there. It's like the last connection for Luke Skywalker to his family and to his last part of Tatooine. That's something right there with Obi-Wan. That's more of a connection. Rey and Han Solo? Point a gun to look at and how to shoot. And she immediately is an expert smartsman. I mean, she's an excellent shot. I mean, she should just be the stormtrooper. She should be everybody. Political correct bullshit. Last Jedi, what she could do? She immediately recruits Luke Skywalker. She doesn't need no training with the Force or extra stuff. She's never trained by Luke Skywalker in this entire film, and she's able to take on trained bodyguards of Commander Snoke. She's able to beat everything. It's like her character, I'm not even sure how long she was with Luke, but it looked like she was there for less than a week. A month even. And we all know it's bullshit because we all know how long it took Luke to be trained, how long it took for Luke to even train to move a lightsaber, for everything. With her character, in a number of days she knows how to be a Jedi. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Force Awakens takes Last Jedi is right after The Force Awakens. So what? How many days has she actually used a lightsaber? 5, 6? How long does she know about the Force? She immediately knows about it. She takes the shit. She could do it. That's how easily the Force comes to her. She thinks about it for a second. She got it. It's absolutely ridiculous. Her character. Her character is it's an overpowered bullshit political agenda female character that I cannot stand. This whole political correctness of Star Wars has ruined Star Wars and ruined these sequel characters. I mean, do I need to explain what they did with Luke Skywalker? How they trespassed upon his legacy, or Han Solo? There's no explanation of why. There's not a good explanation of why the Empire is still around. How they're still in freaking control. Why is Leia still Resistance Leader? Why Han Solo is still a smuggler? And what is freaking Luke Skywalker's excuse for not creating a new Jedi Order? Because he had premonitions of his nephew going bad, so he thought about killing his nephew. So this is the same guy from Return of the Jedi who risked everything to turn his father from the dark side. Disney. All the Disney, Star Wars, these new people that own Star Wars right now have no respect for the original characters. Have no respect for what's good storytelling. They have no respect of what good female and black main characters or black male characters or any male characters in general. They have no respect for characters. They have no respect for story. This is a terrible freaking franchise right now. This is a terrible sequel trilogy. These entire characters from this entire movie, Finn, Rey, Luke, Han, Leia, they are terribly written characters. These sequel characters, these new original characters, are absolutely jack shit bullshit. I'm not even going to get into my little rant about Kylo Ren. That Darth Revan copy mother and Jason Solo mixture. Come on. Disney has been unoriginal with every single thing they have but in Star Wars. To their entire... Even a film that I like, Rogue One, which is only the Star Wars franchise that I actually like right now. Because that actually had logic. You know, took place between Revenge of the Sith, New Hope. Not so overly powered characters. Everybody died at the end. Made sense. You know, they took some stuff from the books. Okay, no problem. I accept that. But that was logic. That was interesting. That actually showed something different. Where's the logic? Where's the characters that are actually interesting? Where's the characters that are actually written good? Finn and Rey are the worst Star Wars movie characters I have ever seen. They are worse than Jar Jar Binks. They are worse than C-3PO. They are worse. They're the worst of the worst. Kylo Ren's right up there with them. Kylo Ren is a terribly written character. Now, hopefully you all enjoyed that video. Let me know what y'all think. If you really believe Finn and Rey are actually good characters, please explain to me why. I really want to know. I really want to know what you see in these characters. I really want to know what you see in this whole politically correct Star Wars universe. Please tell me why you believe these sequel characters are great characters. Please tell me the reason why. And don't bash me to say I'm a racist, I'm a sexist, I'm a bigot. Don't say none of that stuff. If you're going to say that shit, your opinion, I'm just going to insult you right back. I'll respect your opinion if you respect mine. If you're going to treat me with an open mind, I'll treat you with an open mind. The moment you close your mind, you're going to and you ridicule me, I'm going to ridicule you back. So, all fair is love and war. Let me enjoy all think everyone. Subscribe if you like. Discord down bottom. Link, comment down below. Let me know. Respect my opinion. I respect yours. My name's Lee, signing off for you, everybody. Bye-bye.